through the nut. Okay, so what we have here is the Survivor knife. It's a very cheap knife, and you're getting what you pay for when you buy it. I mean, it will process wood. It doesn't hold its edge super long time, so if you're going to carry it, carry a knife sharpener with you. And throw it in my pocket, yeah. You can carry something like one of these little Smith's knife sharpeners. You got a carbide and a ceramic side, and you can touch it up fairly easy. Uh, you know, it's an alright knife. It's a good backup knife. Now, you have a cord wrapped handle. It's about an eighth of an inch thick, maybe a little bit thicker, which is pretty good. And this is some pretty hard wood. You know, and granted it wasn't a huge branch, but it's not a long knife either. You know, so I was able to pound through it, baton it, and afterwards it was sharp enough where you could still do some shaving with. Um, so it'd be a good backup knife. Be a real good backup knife. These ridges here, they're a little bit rough, and you can see that little work. I don't know if that's showing up. You can see the little imprints that it put from trying to work with it, do the finer work. You could choke up a little more and reach above it. The blade's not so long that you can't do that, and you can actually get a little more detail work doing that. So, knife cost me about $7 on Amazon. It came with a pouch. Pouch is adequate. Doesn't seem like it's going to hold up for a long time. Once again, this is a backup knife. Okay. Little ferrocerium rod. I've used it several times. You know, it works as a typical ferrocerium rod. Although I don't know if it's the light, but shining on here, it almost looks like there's some kind of copper tinge into it. But so I'm not going to waste it by showing you. Everyone does it, and everyone knows what sparks look like. So the pouch, you know, it's adequate. I could see it if you're not abusing it lasting. You know, for everyday chores, you'd probably spend as much time sharpening this knife as you would using it. But I'll definitely throw it in my pack. I'll definitely I'll definitely throw it in my pack. I will, you know, I'll keep it around. It might even go as a dedicated kitchen knife, because that cutting vegetables and meat and all that, you know, it ain't gonna dull up like chopping through wood. And it does, once you sharpen it, it does have a good edge to it. So, but anyways, just something to look for. A little cheap piece of gear. It's acceptable, and it's a solid thing. And you can even do the whole make it into a spear. I know a lot of people think it's real popular to point that feature out. It does have, between the grooves and the finger in here, you know, which it fits really comfortably into a hand. I've got a fairly good sized hand, and it does fit comfortably in my hand. But you could wrap your cordage through there, and then it has a hole down here where you could actually better secure it. So, thanks for watching. I hope this helped.